You know I'm going to always give you a heads up. Welcome to the Alabama Auburn Show. We in studio today doing what we do. J-Dub White, Jeff Underwood. What's up, buddy?
Well, he ain't going to fly down the field.
Flop.
Go on and get that national championship on the golf course.
I will say this.
Congratulations, man. All the way out in Carlsbad, California, La Costa Golf Course.
Say that name again?
Carlsbad, California.
Oh, I thought you said Carl's bag. I ain't know Mama had a brand new bag.
They gonna win the bag. Some of them guys signed some endorsement deals.
Auburn knows all about bags.
It ain't no McDonald's bag anymore. So seriously, congratulations, man! What a great run. They ended up winning their last 7 tournaments.
Wow.
They got on a hot streak, man. And good on them. Congratulations.
That's awesome.
Bringing that championship back to the state of Alabama.
Well, speaking of championship runs, the University of Alabama girls softball team is on a roll, and they face off against UCLA today at 11 o'clock. So it's going to be on ESPN. So Central Time, 11 p.m. You'll be able to look at it on the app, Jerry. Is it?
Because we downloading the app.
You can get the app.
Get the app.
Get the app. Yeah, man, I'm impressed. The girls, man, are doing work.
That 14-inning Tennessee game.
You watched that.
I did.
So
I did.
What did you notice in that? They're just grit from both teams?
The pitchers were just stupid good.
That's
stupid good. You know, and they're pitching almost 200 pitches in a game.
You said the girl turned around and pitched, the lady, turned around and pitched the very next day after pitching.
Yeah, I mean, she's just... It's like she's Nolan Ryan.
How does that work, though?
I guess mechanically, and we'll get some people talking to us about it.
That's insane, man.
You know, the way obviously an overhanded baseball pitcher is not going to make it happen.
Okay,
right?
All right.
Underhand, I guess it's safer. I don't know. It's a lot of stinking innings, right?
200 pitches?
Jeez. Imagine if Stacey Jones was a softball pitcher. He'd still be pitching. A big old joker.
He pitching.
He pitching.
Get a pitcher.
That guy.
Pitcher.
Good morning, everybody.
Mater's Pizza. Pitcher. Hey, Stacey.
Jeremy's got his roll tide. It is today, my friend.
So, today, talk about what you got a call from Bobby Ledbetter. And Bobby said, hey, Jerry, I've got what? Tell them what's about to happen.
So, we're going to give away 10 tickets, thanks to our sponsor, Twin City Bobby Ledbetter, to the greatest event in Etowah County. I think it's because of what it is and what the proceeds go to. Jeff Little and his team. Jeff's the president, I guess, of the board there. The Bash in the Bin. It is a fundraising, fun-having. Mayor Taylor selling tickets. You know, other people parking cars. It's a great event over by where you live, Jeff, over in the Bend. And it's this weekend, this Saturday. So we're going to give away 10 tickets with our partners, Twin City Automotive and Bobby Ledbetter. You see his new little thing down here?
I did see it. I did.
Little trailer.
I was going to say something this morning. I was coming in.
It's a Bobby Ledbetter size trailer.
I stopped at the red light there.
Yeah.
And just so happened, I looked to see if my little van was there, and there's a new trailer.
Yeah.
And Bobby, you're a gangster.
He don't care.
Nobody gonna tell you what to do.
Bobby's got none to give.
But
he does got tickets.
You can't park a van there, but I park a trailer.
Yeah, he's got tickets to be given. That's all he
So
did.
what do you? Let's do this. Let's do the first 3 tickets. Let's do it this way.
Okay. That's an odd number.
You got to like.
See what I did?
Yeah, I did. Odd.
Mm-hmm. See?
You got to like our page. You got to follow our page.
Follow.
And you got to share it.
Share it. What a comment.
And a comment.
Got a comment.
Like, share, follow, comment. That's 4 things. Like, share, follow, comment. And if you do that, we'll pick at random. We're not going to take the first one because we're not going to go back through these comments and look. So we'll take that and we'll give it away, and then we're going to do some other stuff. So is that cool with you?
Whatever. I mean,
that starts it out strong.
We got to give away 10 tickets today.
Yes.
To anybody not named Nicole.
Wow.
That last name's going to be changing pretty soon.
Uh-oh. Talk about that.
I'm not going to. Blake's grandmother maybe listen. Blake's getting married to the love of his life. We're so happy for him. And she is a Georgia fan / Auburn fan now.
You can't be an Auburn fan and be a Georgia fan. It doesn't work. They hate each other.
Blake and Nicole?
I mean,
depends on the day. All right, so like, comment, share,
follow,
subscribe, follow.
All that jazz.
Yeah, for the first 3 tickets given away at Twin City Automotive for the Bash. Pretty excited about that. So, Jeff, let's get your first take on this is the Alabama Auburn Show. Thank you, Fully Loaded, Trent Thrasher and family.
Well, in 1955.
I wasn't around.
No.
I look like it.
Nor was I. Even though I do look like it. In 1955, Alabama posted their worst football record ever. They went 0-10.
Couldn't happen to a nicer player.
But a lot of people,
know that.
Yeah, a lot of people are asking about what is Caleb DeBoer going to do? Kalen, is it Kalen? Kalen DeBoer. How's that going to be? I can promise you, it's not going to be a 0-10 record.
Put money on it right now.
So if you're a crazy nutcase of Alabama fan, like I am, right? You got to just go, okay, at least we didn't post 1955 numbers. I don't think it's going to be bad at all. I think Alabama loses 2 games. There's some recruiting stuff out there. We know Sears is back for basketball, which is a great news and stuff like that. But we're in that slow period, as Jerry calls it, the dark weeks.
It's about to pick up.
Yeah, it's fixing to pick up.
You got people on campus. I didn't look at you guys see who had to come in.
Well, we did. We talked about it last week. We got 3 guys coming in, but I can call their names up here in a minute. I'm looking for a comment here, waiting for a comment. But I just think Alabama's going to do some good work. I think they're going to be impressed. I think him welcoming Kalen DeBoer, welcoming Saban's former players back in like he has, he's opened the door. He's kept the atmosphere light, other than the cursing thing. I have heard that there has been some work on that, and that's a different.
They've come a long way.
That's a different atmosphere.
Yeah.
It's still intense, but it's a different atmosphere as far as the cursing.
Marcus Freeman did that same thing at Notre Dame. Not the cussing part because they're Catholic. You know?
Well, I'm going to say I heard they're cursing. Their coach is cursing on that blue goal game or blue goal game.
Yeah.
That was fun. Talk about that.
It wasn't Marcus Freeman.
No,
it was.
But he laughed.
Coaches. He did. It was funny about it. It was pretty funny. But what he did is, for whatever reason, Coach Kelly really wasn't welcoming to the past players. And the first thing he did, Marcus Freeman, was let's bring all these old players from the past. Let's bring them back. Make sure they know, hey, you're a part of the program. We want you around. So that's what he did, and obviously a huge success. We were trending in the right direction. Same thing. Anytime you welcome the players back that made you what you are, I think it's a positive thing for sure.
Tim
Crow's watching.
I'm not going to humiliate you. I got a text. Somebody said, "Well, the 1993 season was worse." No, it wasn't. They still won 1 game. They had to forfeit. They were 1-12 because of the violations that they have. So 0 wins is worse than 1 win. So it doesn't matter if you're 0-12, 0-20, 0-8, 0-10, like they were in 55. 1-12 is still better than 0-10. Am I wrong?
I think you're pretty right.
Okay, thank you, Jerry. Okay.
So Jeremy Scott says Alabama is the only school to make the college football playoff, men's Final Four, women's College World Series in the same year. That's huge.
Okay.
Go on, Jeremy.
Go ahead. He's got it going on.
I mean, he loves Alabama, man. I appreciate people who follow their team, support their teams, but don't see everything out of their team's glasses, so to speak, right? So if there's a problem, I like the fans that, okay, hey, we're struggling in this area. We need to improve this, and not the Greg Smith viewpoint on everything.
God, when you go back and watch this, Greg, golly, Jerry.
It's roll tide everything regardless. No, it's not. Alabama has problems too. Auburn has problems. Notre Dame has problems. USC, all these teams have problems. It's the ridiculous fans that upset me with different fan bases. But I appreciate the fans like Jeremy Scott, like not Greg Smith. I got to give him a hard time.
God.
Brian Stanfield, he's an Alabama fan.
guy,
you
right?
can have a conversation with them, which is what most.
But when I've seen you shut him down on a few episodes,
it's when he tends to go off the. They had to really.
I appreciate it.
Because really
nobody makes him go off the rails worse than I do, and when I see somebody else doing it, it just blesses my spirit.
How many games do you think Alabama's going to win?
9.
Okay.
Yeah.
So under the win total.
Yeah.
FanDuel thinks Alabama's going to win 9.5. Obviously, that's what they put out. You got to go up, up
to get the bets, right?
Correct. Okay. Yeah. So let me go over the SEC. What FanDuel put out for the SEC game totals. We'll go from how many teams you guys have now? 16, 17?
Yep.
We'll go from bottom up.
Wait, it's 16.
Is it? You got Oklahoma and Texas this year.
That would add 2. It's 14 to 16.
Okay,
yeah.
16. So Vanderbilt at 2.5. Mississippi State. I think Vandy gets over 2.5.
I do.
Take the over. I think that's easy money. Mississippi State 4.5. South Carolina 5.5. Arkansas 5.5. This is the one makes me wonder. These businesses aren't in the habit of losing money.
Sure.
So when I see this one, Florida 5.5.
I would take that. I think they win more than that.
What do they know that I don't know? That makes me like, because that's from an outsider looking in, that's an easy bet. Florida's going to win way more.
He's fighting for his life, though. If he does not win 7 to
I don't think 7. I think
he's got to win 9 games.
Yeah.
If he doesn't win 9 games, he's gone. So he's fighting, right?
Here's the problem with that. They have the toughest schedule in the country this year.
You did say that.
The toughest in the country. So Florida's 5.5, Kentucky 6.5. You hit Joe Taylor's mic.
My bad, man.
Kentucky 6.5. A lot of expectations. Oklahoma 7.5. Auburn 7.5. Texas A&M 8.5. Tennessee 8.5.
Yeah, they yeah.
Alabama 9.5. Missouri 9.5.
Woo!
LSU 9.5. Ole Miss 9.5.
They have big news here lately.
Georgia 10.5. That's FanDuel over and under for the season.
So FanDuel says that Georgia's going to win the SEC.
What they're putting out is a number on the total wins.
How many games we play? 12?
12. Yeah. I think is somebody plays 13?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
12, 13.
So 12 on average.
Yeah. Because you could win, say, 10 games. So is this including bowl game wins? Is this including playoff wins?
Well, it had to be, right? I mean, it's got to be.
It's season total, right?
Yeah.
Season total. So there's
and bowl games count as season total, right?
Hey, Mitch is watching with Tim right now.
Mitch!
What up, Mitch?
What's up, buddy?
Hey, I'm having morning coffee with Mitch.
Hey.
What up, buddy?
Hey, I poured his coffee for him Sunday, and I poured it smooth and nice, didn't I, buddy?
He'll complain about it. You don't be getting on Mitch's last nerve, Jeff.
That was only one time. It
was a great experience. I'll never forget.
It was. Hey, I think a question, and I'm going to ask you this, and it just popped up on Twitter, and this is weird. This is how these things be listening to you. Excuse me, X. So we're talking about football, right?
Yeah.
This Twitter feed right here, this is NCAA hoopla, whatever it's called. Who has the most Rose Bowl wins?
That's a trick question. All right, so are you just talking?
The bowl,
the Rose Bowl.
Yeah, not in the stadium.
Gotcha.
I guess that would be UCLA.
USC.
Oh, USC. That's
they
their
both
stadium.
play there.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they both play there.
I didn't know that.
So that's what's tricky, or is it? So
it's the Rose
Bowl.
Yeah.
Bama? USC?
I don't think so.
Ohio State?
Alabama's got 5. tying with UCLA for the 6th most.
Oh, wow.
Despite making 13 fewer appearances. Alabama's made 13 fewer appearances than UCLA. It has only 3 fewer than Michigan. So would that be Michigan? That's what they're saying in this tweet.
Michigan, I guess. Okay.
I guess
Makes
so. Michigan.
Sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, right? I mean, because it would be
Michigan. I was thinking
Michigan,
Ohio
USC.
State. Bama used to play out there a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great question.
You're welcome, Mitch.
Yeah.
So next Sunday after next, you're gonna make my coffee, buddy. Okay.
Anybody won these first 3 tickets yet?
Okay. You keep talking. Let me go through Facebook.
All right. So
with
Georgia, Ole Miss, LSU, Missouri. All right. So I think Auburn goes over the 7.5, and I think they do that regardless of who the quarterback is. But they got 3 really tough road games. They got Bama on the road. They got Georgia on the road. Those are tough. They do get Oklahoma at home. I still think they get over. They get 8 to 10 wins, depending on the quarterback. Because I think their running backs are good enough. I think their defense is good enough. Just my opinion. Bama 9.5. I think you got one of the best rosters in the country. Surprising, I would say, would be Missouri. They got them at 9.5 with Ole Miss, LSU, Alabama all at 9.5. Interesting. Very, very, very interesting to me. What do you guys think?
All right, so let's just go with the first one that did it. The first one that has followed, liked, shared, comment this show. The first one was Tim Crow.
Tim Crow?
Tim Crow.
Yeah.
Tim Crow's got 3 tickets to Bash in the Bin. So tell them how to go get those things.
So as soon as, and not before, but as soon as you guys finish watching this show, I will send over your names to Bobby Ledbetter. And you just go to Twin City Automotive right there by the Etowah County Jail. Tim, you know where that's at.
Yes, he does.
You just go right there and walk inside and ask for Bobby Ledbetter and get your tickets. And don't forget to get your picture. Make Bobby or one of those salespeople, Paul Collette, take the picture and send it over to us so we can put it out there. You got the first 3 tickets to the Bash in the Bin, the greatest event in Etowah County right now.
Mitch, make sure you carry your lawn chairs, okay? And then get you a thermos of coffee. Make sure Dad gets you a thermos of coffee.
Plenty of drinks there.
Not them country. That's Chantilly. I mean. Oh, Lord.
Jason said Auburn gets 7 wins. Tell me those wins, Jason Cole.
Oh. Now he's kind of throwing off on you, anybody?
No, throw off on me.
He don't like Auburn.
No, he does. He likes whatever Auburn's good at. Remember, he'll say, I'm an Auburn baseball fan. Now he's an Auburn golf fan. That's who Jason Cole is. If they're winning, he'll be for it. But he's an Alabama football fan.
I bet Jason's got one of them visors. He's got one of them Auburn the golf visors.
Look, he's got a visor because he loves old school visors. He got the visor like with a patch on it, and he just puts whatever team on it.
So it's got the Velcro on
it.
it. So he's got a basic gray or white.
Yeah, that's it.
And then just takes the
Who's winning right now? That's
dude. Market that, Jerry.
We need to.
You can sell those patches like a mug, you patch-eyed mug.
Oh.
All right, Tim Crow. Jerry will get with you in just a little bit. He'll give you the information and where it is. It's in Tillotson Bend. You just go to the Tillotson Bend Water Authority and you bust a left. I think is where it is.
Man, or just get on Facebook and you'll see Bash in the Bend. It's everywhere. Hey, Mr. Commissioner Jamie Grant's watching.
Tim Hood. You'll snap that thing off right. Break it off and kick it around on the ground.
Sir, yes, sir. Oh, wait.
I'm sorry to offend you. Sorry. Bill Stewart says War Eagle.
Yeah, that's my boy Bill. But he like a freaking highlighter yesterday, didn't he? He was bright and shiny.
Hey, well, he was up front. You know,
he had to be. Safety first, man.
Yeah.
Safety first.
He did a good job, too, man. I was proud of him.
If it had that shirt on when he rode through Southside, he wouldn't have got a ticket for his windows being
Because they didn't see
you. They couldn't see you.
How is that? Oh, Patel's on. So if you Talk about that. I know it's the Alabama Auburn show, but we'll be talking to. This is the Alabama Auburn Kapow show.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Let's put that in here, too. How do you get 2 tickets for 10? I think that's a farce. Jamie Grant.
Jamie Grant don't care about nobody's tent.
He was running for a House of Representatives, but what's that guy's name? Mac Butler and the other guy, the preacher.
Oh, Gidley.
Gidley. How is it that we're allowing our police, one time, to write tickets, 2 tickets for 10? It can't just be, hey, your tent's too dark, get it fixed. 1 ticket. No, there's a separate one for the front windshield and the sides. More money, more revenue. What's your thoughts on that?
More money, more problems.
Man.
Here's what I know.
That's a farce.
Bill bought that car from my dealership.
It's on Honda.
And dealerships don't sell illegal vehicles.
Unless you go to Honda.
You got. So we'll get with, here's the way to fight the ticket, right? Here's the way to fight that ticket, Bill. Because you're going to fight the ticket, then they're going to have to spend money, and they're going to have to prove that machine they used was calibrated correctly.
Sorry.
Right? They're going to have to make sure that machine was calibrated correctly.
Makes sense.
And that means they're going to have to spend more money than you're going to have to pay for the tickets.
Ooh.
So, I'm not claiming that my legal services are better than anyone else's legal services. Whatever that lawyer thing is. So anyway,
you don't qualify.
Oh, I'm from? Oh, okay.
You don't even have to say that.
Yeah, okay. So congratulations, Tim. We got 7 more tickets to give away.
It's gonna be good
For the Bash in the Bin. I bet Jamie Grant's at the Bash in the Bin.
Dude,
He'll be there in the ambulance.
One thing about Jamie Grant, Jamie will take his ambulance down there and park them. Jamie will still pay for a ticket.
He will.
He'll still pay for a ticket,
Yep.
even though they need him down there. Well, they don't need him.
They want Jamie there, so he'll bring his wife.
That's all. I mean, why would you not?
So
if you're an Alabama fan, you can be excited that Jaron Stevenson, I think that's how you say his name, Jaron Stevenson is saying he's returning to 2024. But that brother, though, he was out shopping. He was looking for some NIL money.
Why not?
And a fit, to get a ton of playing time. But I think he's figured out he's going to get a ton of playing time. And that brother, he's going to drop probably, 12 a game?
Man, he's a 15 kind of guy.
You think so?
He can be, in the right situation. So I think that's what's being overlooked here with college in general, especially with recruiting. You also have to take time and recruit your own players. You got to recruit them to stay, make them a part of it. So intriguing. So we talked about Auburn winning the national championship in golf. Well done.
Yep.
We've talked a little about the over and under in wins put out by FanDuel, which is interesting. Something that's interesting.
Yeah, I think if I was a betting man, which I am, but I'm not, I may give my money to Jerry and say, throw some down for me.
Know what you're talking about. That's the police right there.
So
Camp, get your boy.
That's why he's not watching right now. He's out there doing some work.
He'd be working for sure. So what else we got going on? We got...
saw the kickoff time set for Alabama versus South Florida.
Some of that could change, though, right? As it gets closer? But
I think they do.
Yeah, because different networks get to pick games on that week, so that could change some. But it's a good starting point.
Yeah. At 6 p.m., that's week 2 at Bryant-Denny. Obviously, you're going to play South Florida at Bryant-Denny, so you could write them a check for $1.5 million.
Man, with South Florida's got some athletes, man. All those athletes come out of Florida.
They were running. That's
the one thing that's really helping Notre Dame right now. They're getting some Florida kids, and they really didn't do that before. Mm-hmm. So that is you can go to California, and you can go to Georgia, and you can go to Texas, and go to Florida. Man, it's a lot of great football played in those states in particular.
Yep.
College game day release. They're going to be at Texas A&M for the first game on August the 31st. There's games on that Thursday. I think is the. So I think there's games Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
South Carolina always had the first Thursday game here.
It seems like it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But I don't know who it's going to be this year. What else we got going on?
I love this headline in USA Today. It says Alabama coach Kalen DeBoer showed why he isn't Nick Saban, and that's a good thing. Well, first of all, he's not Nick Saban because he don't have. I mean, that's championship.
You also don't have Terry Saban.
That would be true. What's it? Oh, okay. Okay. See, that's how they get you. It says, now control yourself. Don't overreact.
As you overreacted.
It's a hot topic. It's talking about how he's responded to all these things that are going on in NCAA, that he's not he's not a camera hopper. I can't say. You know, what do you call a streetwalker?
Whore. Right. That's where you're going? Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm just reading the news. Jerry just quoted.
You asked me a question.
Who's your favorite?
Jamie Grant?
No. Oh. Who's your favorite Auburn athlete to ever come? No matter what sport it is. Who's your favorite Auburn athlete to come out? One. You can't say two. You got to say one.
That's tough.
I got two names that you're going to say.
That's
two
tough.
names.
Well, I'm going to give you three in order.
Okay,
so
but you got to pick one at the top.
It's Carnell, number one.
Okay. I knew he was going to be there.
It's got to be Nick's number two. We played together, right?
Okay, I didn't have him.
Yeah, so two Etowah connections, and number three is Bo.
Okay. I had Carnell and
Patrick.
I had Bo. The Bo.
Yeah.
Real Bo. Bo. Only
Well, Bo's playing in the NFL now.
That's
the real Bo.
You're right.
He ain't got Bo Jackson money.
But Auburn's got some studs that have come out of there.
Sure.
You think about it, you got Bo Jackson, right? Carnell, rookie of the year, running back NFL. But then think about Frank Thomas,
sure.
Dual sport athlete.
No doubt. Thought about it.
That Pat Dye gave him a football scholarship and said, look, you're going to play baseball, you'll stay on a football scholarship, but you're going to play baseball only. You talking about class? How many big-time coaches would give up a scholarship and let their kid play another sport?
Well, let's talk about Marcus Freeman at Notre Dame. Mm-hmm. They got two kids playing lacrosse. Jordan Faison. His brother is a big-time recruit. He's also going to be coming. We got Drake Bowen, who plays baseball and football. He's a starting middle linebacker for Notre Dame, also plays on the baseball team.
Okay.
And this new recruit, big-time four-star cornerback out of Indianapolis, is going to be playing basketball for Coach Drew Berry at Notre Dame and playing football. And some of that basketball stuff overlaps.
Mm-hmm.
So,
it does.
So I think programs like Notre Dame and Auburn and Alabama's done it before.
Alabama has.
Freddie Kitchens played baseball as well.
He did.
So some big-time programs like that, you take the best athletes and you say, hey, how important you are to us, and we want you to play in both sports.
Yeah.
But it's very rare. It's very rare. So is Frank Thomas your number one?
I like Frank Thomas. He would not be my number one, but Charles Barkley is going to be my number one.
Sure.
He absolutely top, beyond, and I love Carnell, beyond.
He's in my top five.
He's just a class act. I know a lot of people don't like Charles, but Charles fair, man. Charles is a fair guy.
When I was running cell phone stores and we had the one in Moody, he wouldn't come in, right? But he'd pick up his grandmother, take her get her hair done, and he would sit outside my store and talk with me 45 minutes to an hour every time he was in town. Did not have to. No. He hates Moody. Right, because he's a Leeds guy.
He loves Leeds,
and that's a rivalry up there with Alabama Auburn, right? So Charles Barkley has always given me time, and I'm a white dude. Charles is not racist, right? Charles calls stuff out for what it is.
There's a lot of racist people that say Charles is racist, but he's not.
But he's not.
My dad was his grandmother's policy man, and he said that he's the classiest person. Let me tell you one thing I heard on Club Shay Shay, Shannon Sharp's podcast. One of the top in the world, by the way.
I don't watch Shannon.
It's incredibly produced. I'm not saying he's a great host. I like Shannon, but he had Charles Barkley on there a few weeks ago, and he asked Charles, and it was kind of like a softball. I think Shannon thought he's going to say one thing, and Charles hit him with another. He said, growing up in the Deep South, Charles, how was racism? And Charles straight up said, I didn't experience any racism in Leeds, Alabama. Zero. He said, that's not what they do down there. He said, I've never experienced that down there. He said, I've experienced it up north, but I've never experienced it in Leeds, Alabama, my home. And I thought, that's fascinating.
Sure.
Because everybody thinks that when you're in the Deep South, you're going to experience racism on a whole nother level. And I think what you find and what people find when they move here, and that's why people from the north move to Alabama and move to Florida and Mississippi and Georgia, is because they find it's really not that way. It's a bunch of people that really just kind of community. They care for one another. So I thought that was really cool. He could have jumped on that bandwagon
Sure.
and said something, but he did.
I think you find what you go looking for,
Mm-hmm.
and you can find it because you can skew numbers, you can
Sure.
skew whatever. And we're going to do a show about the new Major League Baseball's stats, right? I don't think today's the show.
No.
I'm going to go off on it, and it has nothing to do with racism.
I'm okay with this being the show.
It has nothing to do with racism. Can I say that again? It's not apples to apples. It's not apples to oranges even. It's ridiculous. If you're going to take those stats and say, we're going to insert them as if they played in the major leagues, then I want all those years of us playing wiffle ball inserted to Major League Baseball.
That should be.
So why don't you take Ichiro Suzuki's 1,200 hits in Japan and make him the leading hitter in Major League Baseball ever?
Of all time.
It's not. It's not disrespectful. It's not racism. You didn't play the same league.
Nope.
But again, we're trying to be woke and we're trying to change history. Oh my God. Yeah, Jason called Tim Hudson. Sure did. All right, so who's your top three players from Alabama?
Well, that's very difficult for me because I'm obviously an Alabama fan. Have been all my life. I think about people that have made contributions like you do with Notre Dame. People that have made contributions that necessarily didn't go into the NFL.
This is
or
your
Major League
favorite play.
Baseball.
This is your Jeff Underwood's favorite top three.
Now this is going to sound crazy. Now he did play in the NBA for a little while. He wasn't real successful. He was okay. He was moderate. He was a contributor. But Derek McKee would be my favorite Alabama. Now let me tell you why. Now I know some people will hate on me because this is special to me.
Yeah.
Special to me. Because when the first ever Alabama game I went to, football, basketball, baseball, whatever, was a basketball game. And my dad took me. And Derek McKee was playing. And Derek McKee showed out. And I never seen a guy jump like that, run like that, and dunk the ball with such authority. So he has a special place to me because I remember him as a kid, right? So my favorite would be, the most sentimental would be Derek McKee.
Okay. Because he played almost 1,000 games in the NFL. I mean, the NBA.
He
had a long career.
I'm not saying he was the best ever, but he had a good career. But let me tell you this: this is my guy, and Alabama people that love Alabama. When I remember playing football, me and some buddies of mine in the front yard. Okay, this was when Alabama and Auburn were playing each other, and we had a television. My dad got me a long coax cable. True.
The old coax.
True. Yeah, we had a Wi-Fi. Had me a long coax cable, and I was able to they were watching the game at some of their friends' house, so I put the TV in the front window. The picture windows of rancher homes back in the day. We had the TV there, and we had the windows cranked open, and you could hear it. And Van Tiffin, when he kicked the 55-yard field goal.
Sure.
So Van Tiffin, I think, would be my next one. Now, I can name all the Derek Thomas and all the guys that were just standout, phenomenal athletes in the NFL and Major League Baseball, and Justin Thomas, and who was our winner last week in the PGA. I mean,
if you don't know his name, you don't count.
It does. I'll think of it in a minute. But and JT's one of my favorites. Sure. Right? He's one of my favorites. But
it makes sense. All the cursing he does.
That's not the real reason. It's the drinking. So anyway. But Van Tiffin, I think those are two obscure guys, but they're two of my favorites.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
I'm with it. I'm picking Alabama players.
Yeah, I like that Jason Cole. Tim Hudson from Auburn.
Yep.
Great.
My all-time favorite.
Hey, in the comments, real quick, put it. This will be the next 3 tickets. 2 tickets. We'll do 2 or 3.
Yeah,
No, it's up to you.
fine.
2. The next 2 tickets. Put your favorite Alabama or Auburn player and why. Your top one, who they are, and why they're your favorite. Okay. Boom. Go. That's how you're going to win.
Like, comment, subscribe, share.
Yep.
And you will get the next set of tickets. Thank you to Twin City Automotive for the Bash in the Bend this Saturday. So, man, if I'm picking my favorite ever, Cornelius Bennett.
Oh,
I'm going biscuit. Cornelius Bennett. Could have some tie-in because I'm a huge Buffalo Bills fan.
Biscuit.
I could, all the great success he had at Buffalo. If you think recent, man, people love Amari Cooper.
Yes.
People love Derrick Henry. Tua.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Tua.
I mean,
Ozzie Newsome. Going old school, you want to go Joe Namath.
Yeah.
He was the first to do it.
Yeah.
Biscuit for me. Julio.
Oh, my God.
The Snake Stabler.
Yes.
On and on. Devontae Smith lately, if you're going down that road. But old school, we think, who's an old school player? Harry Gilmer?
60s?
Yeah, who's a halfback, right? Fullback, halfback. I forgot what they call it.
Whatever they call it. Yeah.
John Hanna on the line.
Oh, my gosh, obviously.
Larry Non-Rose.
Hey.
You got to mention Cousin Larry.
Yo, cousin.
Bobby Humphrey?
Yeah, absolutely now. He'll be one of my
Trivia
tops.
question. What did he name his first daughter?
Bobby Humphrey?
What did he... Jason Cole used to
Crimson.
be... No.
Dang it.
Used to be a huge Seattle fan until they started losing. So Jason Cole's now somewhere else. So Jason...
Seattle...
Huh?
Seahawks?
Yeah, NFL. Yeah,
Okay.
for Seattle. He used to be big time in the Legion of Boom there. What did he name his daughter? Without Googling it.
Would it be like a mascot or something?
Can we give it away?
Yeah.
Heaven.
Because that's what he said Seattle was.
Nothing to do with Seattle.
He just named her Heaven.
Yeah. He's
I like
big,
that.
big time Christian guy.
That's cool.
Which is awesome.
That's cool.
Going down the list.
Jason says Freddie, Bama, Reggie Worthy.
Who's Bama?
Oh,
Reggie. Freddie catches for Alabama.
And Reggie Worthy.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Oh, Reggie. Hey, let me tell you, Reggie was good.
Man, Reggie's still good.
I mean, you throw the ball up, Reggie's running under it. That's how they won at Etowah.
What about Todrick Malone?
Todrick was the same way, man. Now, let's be fair. There's a lot of sticking that Todrick used on his hands.
He didn't need sticking. He didn't need sticking. Ask all the girls he dated in high school.
That's what I'm talking about.
Jay Barker, was he loved?
He was.
Maybe now.
When he was at Alabama. Maybe not since he tried to run her over.
What?
But I think they're back together.
Eric Curry?
Yes.
Copeland? The other defensive line? I mean, it was Copeland and Curry, right?
On the opposite sides of the ball.
What about McClain? Orlando McClain?
He was great. But
Drake Kirkpatrick?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, there's all kinds of names.
Marlon Humphrey?
Okay.
I'm throwing names out. Pat Trammell? Old school?
Mike Shula.
CJ Mosley?
Hey, Mike Shula was good. Clinton Dix. Good ball player. Yep.
No doubt.
Yep.
Q Williams? Incredible. Calvin Ridley? Johnny Musso?
There's just too many. There's too many Alabama guys to name.
But for asking me, I'm going with Cornelius Bennett.
Samuel Ray says, favorite Alabama player of all time, Derrick Henry. He was so beyond humble. I watched the interview that when they asked about the best running back at Bama history, he deflected it off of himself and named every other back in that time. It says a lot about him.
Mark Ingram?
Dude. Now.
That's the first Heisman, right? For you guys?
Yes, it was. Yeah, for sure.
First one.
Very first one. But he was great too. And he's a humble guy. I mean, Ingram was a humble guy. And Jason Cole says, wrong. They cleaned house to pay Wilson big money, but Alexander was why I was a Seahawk fan. You mean should?
If you go back and look at all your posts, Jason,
it's impossible. You can't. Jason, no, you can't look at all this posts. Jason averages 10 to 22 posts a game, a day.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like to. I like to trigger. I just like getting fired up.
You do.
I hear you're walking again, man. Good for you.
Oh yeah,
exercise, walking on the track, walking in the neighborhood. Hey, you got some hills in your neighborhood. Be careful.
Torrent Hill's got something about hills and valleys.
What about Mika Fitzpatrick?
Dude.
Whew.
Okay, see, you're naming all these Alabama guys. Can you name that many Auburn people?
Yeah, sure.
Who?
Let's go down the list.
Bill Stewart says, is your Auburn QB Brandon Cox, because he took so many beatings and never let it keep him down. Tough individual, undefeated against Alabama. How about that? Tim Crow says, David Smith, Rainbow City guy. Oh, yeah.
He's an official.
He is an SEC official, big-time guy. QB at Bama, and now he's an SEC official. Went to school. You went to school with him. How about that? I knew these Southside people always be sticking together. Davis. My stepsister worked for him for many years in his insurance company.
Lawsuit? Oh, there's differences. No, let's go Pat Sullivan. Right? All-time Auburn people, right? Pat Sullivan has to be up there.
For sure.
Takeo Spikes. That brother hit you. Mm-hmm. Tracy Rocker. I wouldn't want to hit that dude.
Nope. I'm not an Auburn guy, so.
Terry Beasley. That's Ronnie Brown.
Dude. That combo.
That backfield was sick.
Ronnie Carnell.
That was sick.
Yeah, man.
Kerryon Johnson.
No.
Where was he?
I enjoyed watching him play.
Where Kerryon played high school ball?
I don't know.
Madison.
Really? Madison Academy?
Yeah.
Wow.
Jason Campbell, get another quarterback. He was a big dude. They got big quarterbacks at Auburn. Tim Crow says, love Pat Dye.
Sure.
No doubt. Sounded raised on some, Hudson.
Tim Hudson again.
Joe Cribbs.
Oh, now. Hey.
That's your school.
Yeah.
You like that kind of stuff.
Yes,
Cribbs,
sir.
was good. Mm-hmm. Auburn seems to always have defensive backs in the NFL. Like, you can't pick them out in college, but any NFL roster, they got a defensive back.
Yeah.
They had 3 drafted. Most of their people were from, they got drafted this past year. Uzma, right, the tight end. Tank Bigsby lately.
Oh, dude, Bigsby was a beast.
Karsten Bailey. Did he almost get bit by the Georgia Bulldog?
Yes, he did. He's when he caught that touchdown.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. That was pretty good. Andre Bruce.
I enjoyed watching him play. Yeah.
Quentin Groves. Oh, I called them the Spear Chucker twins, the 2 African wide receivers, Aroma Shadu, and who was the other one? That's what they did. They were the Spear Chucker twins. Like, they got them African names, and they were good. Aroma Shadu, and what was the other one? Y'all help me out. You know what I'm talking about? It's not disrespectful. God, who was that? Jared Stidham. Interesting fact for you.
Hmm?
At Auburn, we had that look on your face for.
I got choked.
Stidham and Bo Nix were on the same roster. You know what? They're back on the same roster in Denver.
Wow. How about that?
D Ford.
Oh.
Carl Lawson.
Yeah. Dude, D Ford, that's a name. It's a blast.
You just love the name D.
I do. I like D Fords and Aniston. Oh, they ain't open no more. My bad.
Your family. You had a D.
I did. My grandpa did.
Yeah. Carlos Dansby. God, who was the other wide receiver?
Come on, Wagan?
No. Wagan.
Fred Wagan?
I was talking about the Roma Shadu, and who was the other one? Y'all answer. Who's Manzada?
Who's Manzada? Yeah,
for sure.
Who said that?
That was Samuel Ray. Who was the big tight end that passed away from Auburn? He was like just unbelievably good.
I don't know. I'm gonna go through these real quick while you're doing that, and we're gonna give those 2.
I'll get the 2
tickets or 3 tickets.
Whatever you want to give.
It's up to you. We got 3. Let's give 3 away.
Okay.
Let's give 3.
Corey Latimer too.
I'm doing my spinning.
Rudy Johnson. Rudy
Johnson. All right, we're gonna put Jason Cole.
We're
gonna put Samuel Ray. We're gonna put Bill Stewart.
Whoa, Samuel Ray said he was an Auburn fan during that time.
Samuel, I'm glad to see you got saved. Praise the Lord.
Oh.
Hey, Lord. Hey, Lord.
Him and Jason.
Sam Purvis.
Communion together.
And then we're going to spin the wheel. Chad. We're going to put them in the wheel.
Chad's in there?
Yep. Not your Chad. Chad can't spell Auburn or Alabama. You talking about that Chad?
Yeah. The hanging Chad. Oh, Kevin Green?
Oh, dude, yeah. You mean the Gold's Gym, Kevin Green?
Swole, Kevin Green.
Bill Stewart.
Bill Stewart! Congratulations, Bill.
Bill Stewart. So tell him what he won.
How many tickets you give him?
3 tickets.
3 tickets. You're going to be receiving today or tomorrow. You just got to get them yourself from Twin City Auto. Go see Bobby Ledbetter. It's right there by the jail. Lord, no, Bill know where the jail is. Twin City Automotive, right there in Gadsden, downtown, right across the street from the Etowah County Detention Facility. Get your picture made. Pick up these tickets for Bash in the Bin. It's going to be incredible. It's Saturday. So that's 6 tickets given away. We got 4 more to give away.
Yep.
On this show. And I got a haircut appointment in 30 minutes. So.
Hey, let me answer this. You keep talking. Hello, I'm live on the air.
He just be, see what he be doing? Me, Terry Beasley.
Hello, honey.
Hey, honey.
Jerry White's here.
Hey, Jerry White.
Hey, girl. Hey.
We're.
Okay, I'm gonna get off the phone now.
I love you. Enjoy your lunch.
I love you. Bye.
Bye. Sorry. You know, when Baby Love called, you got to answer.
She got nervous a little bit.
She did got a little scared.
Yeah.
She thought we were going to ask her a question. She said, I'm out of here.
We should have.
And we're not going to do that.
So these last 4 tickets, we got 4 more tickets to give away in the next couple minutes, man. Or are we doing a show tomorrow?
Sure we can. Royce, my stuff, man, I don't even know all these people that are watching. I don't even know you, but man, we're glad you're watching.
Amen.
You see these names?
No, I don't see.
Roselle Morales, Jason Cole, and 10 others are watching.
Jason Cole, I don't know who that is.
I don't even know, but it shows. This is weird, man. Oh, we're paused.
Oh.
Yeah, something's wrong with the internet here. We still on?
We're still on.
We're still on?
Mm-hmm.
It's weird, man. It shows we had 32 watching, but it shows 2 on my screen, and I'm not moving. I'm not even moving.
Rock down. Dang, we're going to vote.
Oh. Sam Ray says, I came to my senses, and then Nick showed up to Bama. So you're saying, who would he? He's not fitting into the category of who, Jerry?
Jason Cole. Man, speaking of Jason Cole, how pretty was that grandbaby Sunday?
Man, that little baby girl.
Adorable, man.
Golly.
Adorable. Matthew Cherry is watching. Thank you, Matthew. Hey, you get to come hear Jason speak a couple times this month.
Jason is preaching on, June. He is preaching the 5th on a Wednesday night here at the Rainbow City campus. And then he's preaching twice on June the 30th. He's preaching at Rainbow City at 9 o'clock, and he's preaching at Atala at 11. How about that?
I'm taking off that day.
Taking off.
If he's preaching, I can get an off week, right?
Isn't that right, Jason? Isn't that right, buddy? I think that's right.
I don't think it's Jason, but I think I could take an off Sunday.
Dude, there ain't no wrong with that.
Yeah. What do I do?
I got some ideas.
Go to trade day?
Get some tacos.
Send me pictures while he's preaching on tacos for trade day. It's going to be a short service.
I see what Jerry's doing there, Jason Cole. All those years he was getting on you. Come on to church. Come on. Nah, man, I'm going to give me some tacos.
Taco. I think I go get tacos. Then I could go to Little Burton's and get coffee.
Dude, what would be better if all 4 of us were eating tacos and send it to Jason while he's in the pulpit?
We need to do that. That could be incredible. It's going to end the service quickly. Y'all need to go repent. Amen. We're close.
Oh my gosh.
No, we appreciate that, Jason, to the team.
Absolutely, man. I love that guy.
Yeah.
So fun.
So we're gonna give tickets away tomorrow. Then.
Yep, we got 4 more.
Yes,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, 4 more. So we'll give them away tomorrow on the Kapow Show. Awesome, man.
Congratulations.
Not a lot of Alabama Auburn news, but some fun stuff.
It's fun. Hey, so congratulations to our winners today. Tim Cole, winner of 3 tickets for the Bash.
Crow.
Or
Cole, but it's Crow.
Well, they're so close now. I joined their.
Don't put that evil on you.
I joined their. Okay. And also to Bill Stewart, also winning 3 tickets. Wait, there was 2 Auburn fans that won.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
How about that?
Tim Crow's an Auburn fan?
Yeah.
Really?
So they win the day. Auburn wins the day.
If I don't know Tim Crow's,
Auburn
I
wins the
kept
day.
spinning that wheel until somebody else's name
Thank
popped
you,
up.
Fully Loaded. Love you guys.
Jason Crow, I got to say, he says, I'll talk in tongues.